Everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is conscious, the blacker and denser it is. They told you to be a good man, so you became harmless. And now you wonder why you feel invisible, why the business pipeline remains unbuilt, why you walk onto the gym floor and moving the heavy iron feels like a chore instead of a conquest. You are trying to build an empire using only half of your psychological engine. Carl Jung called it the shadow. He observed that when a man buries his raw aggression, his competitive edge, his deep desire to conquer, simply because modern society told him it was impolite, that energy doesn't just disappear. It turns inward. It turns into anxiety, resentment, and a quiet eating frustration. You don't need another productivity hack. You need to integrate the beast. Look at the modern landscape. You are surrounded by pacified men. Men who have traded their natural edge for compliance, their ambition for comfort. You were taught that being peaceful means being incapable of harm. That is the primary lie of our generation. If you have no capacity for teeth, you aren't peaceful. You are just harmless. And here is the brutal truth about what you locked in the dark. You didn't just lock away your anger. You locked away your assertiveness, your confidence, your raw, creative impulse. The hunger to build, to win, to dominate. It is a primal force. When you lock that force in a cage, it doesn't die. It mutates. This is why you self-sabotage. This is why you build a flawless execution system on a Sunday night, only to abandon it by day 4. Your conscious mind wants success. But Jung warned that the unexamined shadow acts as an unconscious snag, thwarting your most well-meant intentions. You call it laziness. Jung called it the autonomous shadow taking revenge. You cannot outdiscipline a shadow you are actively ignoring. You cannot build a business pipeline with polite intentions. Exceptional ambition requires exceptional energy, and your energy is trapped in the dark. The solution is not to become a villain. The solution is alchemy. To integrate the shadow means accepting the dangerous parts of your nature. It means looking into the mirror and admitting, I want to win. I want to be formidable. I refuse to be ordinary. Stop trying to kill the beast inside you. Put it on a leash and point it at your goals. The man who channels his shadow doesn't need motivation. He has something more dangerous. He has clarity about what he is willing to become. Channel it. Let that fire burn away the distractions. Let it fuel the lonely, unseen hours of building. True discipline isn't a lack of passion. It is controlled aggression. A harmless man builds nothing, not because he lacks the plan, because he locked the part of himself that actually wanted to build. Integrate the shadow, not to become dangerous to others, to become dangerous to your own limitations. Covert Mind. One new framework every week.